A rock star's basic conditioning. How does a man in his 70s maintain the boundless energy of a teenager night after night? It all begins with a conditioning framework that is deceptively simple, yet brutally effective. For Angus Young, every single AC/DC concert is treated as a 90-minute high-intensity interval training session. This isn't just my observation. This approach was so refined that for the Black Ice World Tour, the band hired a Formula One fitness coach to help dial it in, emphasizing heart rate peaks and rapid recovery. To fuel this machine, he follows a straightforward rule light: protein-rich meals before a show, often washed down with chocolate milk for a quick glycogen boost. It's honestly inspiring to see this level of discipline, especially his strict, lifelong commitment to no alcohol and no recreational drugs. This clean living ensures he avoids post-show crashes and can replicate the intense routine 5 nights a week while on tour. But this general conditioning is just the foundation. The real magic happens when he steps on stage, where his performance transforms into a calculated, grueling workout regimen you have to see to believe. The concert as a workout. What if I told you that Angus Young's iconic duck walk and stage sprints aren't just for show, they are actually core components of a celebrated 6-step fitness plan that has evolved from decades of performance? It begins with accelerated dashes across the stage, which serve as warm-up laps to raise his core temperature. Then come the rhythmic head swings, which are essentially neck looseners that prepare his cervical spine for safe headbanging. The main event, of course, is the duck walk. Each chorus demands multiple half-squat lunges while under the load of his 3-kilo Gibson SG, which adds up to hundreds of bodyweight squats per night. Add to that the vertical jumps timed to dramatic chords, which build plyometric power, and the famous curly whirl floor spins that force rotational core engagement. I find it absolutely incredible that he's found a way to deliver a world-class performance that is also a full-body functional workout. The show ends with a final, full-stage dash, a finishing kick that drains his glycogen stores just before he steps off stage. The fact he's done this for 5 decades with no serious injuries, aside from some toenail loss, is the ultimate social proof of this plan's genius. But what he does offstage to recover and build strength is where the real secrets to his longevity lie. Offstage recovery and strength secrets. So how does a rock god prepare his body for war every night and recover from the aftermath? You might be surprised to learn it's not with heavy weights, but with simple tools and unexpected hobbies. After noticing that the repetitive motion of playing power chords was tightening his rotator cuff, he incorporated a series of exercises using lightweight elastic bands, like face pulls and Y raises, into his dressing room warm-ups. His touring trainer also prescribed core stabilization exercises, like plank variations to bulletproof his lumbar spine against the forward lean he adopts during his solos. Now here's a picture I bet you never thought of on his rare days off. Angus actually books tennis courts to sharpen his lateral footwork and maintain hip mobility. Imagine seeing him at a local court in the Netherlands where his wife lives. And here's the part that truly showcases his dedication while he is a smoker. He actively works to offset the pulmonary toll by adding 15 to 20 minutes of diaphragmatic breathing work on a treadmill set to a mild incline. But here's the part they don't tell you. His smaller stature is actually a secret weapon, giving him unique biomechanical advantages you wouldn't expect. Secrets of his physical prowess. Have you ever wondered how Angus can headbang for 2 hours straight without suffering the whiplash common to so many other rockers? The answer, according to biomechanists who have studied him, is fascinating. He hinges from the atlanto-occipital joint, which is at the very top of the neck where the skull meets the spine, rather than from his mid-cervical spine. This simple adjustment disperses the kinetic load and prevents injury. It's a small detail with massive implications. Furthermore, his lightweight Gibson SG, intentionally kept under 3 kilo, functions as a loaded carry or resistance tool. His extended solos demand intense isometric contraction through his shoulder girdle, delivering a significant strength workout without him ever thinking about it. Finally, his height of just 57 meters gives him a unique physical advantage. To get the leverage needed to bend the guitar strings to pitch, he engages his entire body hips, knees, and even a forward torso tilt, turning every single vibrato into a mini full-body lift. But the physical side is only half the battle. What goes on inside his head is perhaps the most critical component of his enduring power: the mind of a performer. Even after 5 decades of commanding stadium crowds, Angus Young admits he still feels stage fright. So, how does he transform into that electrifying schoolboy persona every single time? His secret is a powerful mental fitness toolkit he's developed over the years. It starts with the schoolboy outfit itself. He said that once it's buttoned up, he experiences an automatic shift into his performance persona. It's a classic cognitive reframing technique, a uniform-triggered state change that works just like an athlete's warm-up jersey ritual. Right before the lights drop, he uses a simple but effective piece of self-talk, an internal command to, in his words, give yourself a good kick up the ass, which serves as a concise, energizing mantra. Once he's on stage, he often enters a dissociative flow state, describing the sensation as being on a personal little cloud, where he watches his feet as if they belong to someone else. It's a powerful look at how a performer manages the immense pressure of the stage. But what truly holds all of this together, the physical, the mental, the unique techniques, is one lifelong, unwavering commitment that separates him from nearly every other rock star of his era. The sober rocker's mental edge. In a world practically defined by excess, what is Angus Young's ultimate competitive advantage? It's not a secret supplement or a magic workout. It's his unwavering sobriety. This is the master key that unlocks everything else. Unlike the vast majority of his classic rock contemporaries, he has maintained a completely drug-free and alcohol-free routine since the 1970s. A rarity in rock and roll folklore, this isn't just a personal health choice, it is, without a doubt, a performance-enhancing strategy. His sober cognitive clarity underpins his entire operation, allowing for consistent REM sleep, quicker reaction times, and a stable mood benefits he personally cites as essential for surviving grueling 200-date world tours, because he avoids stimulants and instead relies on simple sugars for quick energy. He completely sidesteps the post-show crashes that plague other performers, allowing him to replicate his high-octane routine night after night. This strict teetotal tour protocol is the foundation upon which his 5 decades of legendary performances have been built, providing him with a mental and physical edge that is, quite simply, unparalleled.